Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a cigar that was actually sent to me by one of my avid blog readers and YouTube watchers. Justin Lacey in Louisville, Kentucky sent me this cigar. This is the 262 Revere, and this is the Lonsdale, which was specifically made for his shop, local shop there in Louisville, and the shop's name is the J. Shepherd Cigar Shop. Now, 262 Cigars is around. It's new to me, but it's in many, many shops across the country, over 260 from what I can gather. But it was new to me, so he sent it to me to see what I thought. This cigar is called the Revere, named for Paul Revere. They're very much, 262 is very much into what the government is trying to do is to nose their way further and further into our hobby of cigar smoking. So they cite Paul Revere as someone in the American Revolution that stood up against tyranny. So that's basically what this cigar is named for. Now, I don't know other sizes that they have. I'm assuming they have those. This particular size, this Lonsdale, was made for his cigar shop there. And the size of this is 6.5 by 44. There is the density. And it's finished off with just a touch of like a twist or almost a pigtail. Now this cigar, it comes in a nice blend. It's a Nicaraguan Puro. It has a Jalapa Valley wrapper from Nicaragua. It has a double binder from Esteli and Jalapa, and the filler is from Esteli, Jalapa, and Condega. So let's get right to it. The 262 Revere Lonsdale. All right, I'm going to take off just the very tip of this almost pigtail. Very good draw. See, the pigtail is gone. Yep, that'll work good. Very nice. Now, I noticed this last night. The first thing you get right at the light up is a ton of earth and dry wood notes and a decent amount of pepper, but you just get so much earthiness and dry wood right at first. It doesn't last a long time, but that's the first thing you get. And shortly after that, then about 3 minutes later, your first impressions of how the cigar is going to lay out are seen. It's still, well, you've got a nice subtle sweetness of what is somewhat like a cedar with dry cocoa. Coffee. Some underlying cream notes, earth, and a little dry wood. The pepper at this stage is a black pepper and about a 7.5, close to an 8. Now that's what you're left with, or how it starts after about 3.5 minutes. Now let's see how it changes as we move forward. Well, I'm pretty much at the midpoint. There were some major technical difficulties which I encountered, or I would have been back a lot sooner. Let me just tell you about what you missed. If you go back to about the 1.5 inch point, 1.5 inches in, those flavors that I just told you about really changed. What we have then and now, because it hasn't changed that much, is a very nice sweet cedar with what appear to be dry cocoa notes attached to it. Along with the black pepper, you now have red pepper. That is really a neat combination when that happens, and this cigar has it. The pepper combination is about an 8 plus. It's very nice. You still have dry wood notes. You have coffee notes at the base. The finish is sort of a combination between cream and the dry cocoa. You can tell it's a combination of those two. You have a little mixture of lingering pepper, which is a little of the red and a little of the black, which is nice. The cigar is medium bodied with signs of maybe going medium to full, but it's a solid medium, and you know, burning evenly. Not going to take an extreme amount of time to smoke the cigar, as you can see from the time when I came back, and I'm halfway through, so we're going to get about an hour, a little better in and out of it. But those are the changes. The big change was the introduction of the red pepper. Very nice flavor. So let's see how we go on from here. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. We're about where I thought we'd be time-wise. If you see that, we're right at an hour. This has been an interesting cigar. Really am interested enough that I'd like to try some other sizes in this cigar. So Justin or anybody else that knows where you can pick these up, and contact me with where you can get them at a price point and what have you. I'd be interested in trying some more. Just for my information, just drop me a line. Now the cigar ended about like it was in the last segment. You got some nice sweet cedar with a little bit of richness to it. You got a nice mix of dry cocoa there that gives it some of that richness. Dry wood, coffee, amazing red pepper mixed with black pepper. I really like that. I really like that in this cigar. Finish was just like I said before. I'm going to stick with medium bodied. It's on the upper side of medium bodied. Very pleasing flavors. Just an all-around good cigar from a company, to be honest with you, I'd never heard of. But that's why this game is so much fun. There's so many manufacturers out there. It's nice to find one like this hiding in the woods. The fact that the various Nicaraguan tobaccos just make this cigar really good. Anybody that has these in your shops, this particular size is only in one shop in Kentucky, but the other sizes, you know, drop me a line also. Let me know what you think about those, because this one has been great. I'm rating it a solid 92. Every bit worth 92. I am impressed with the 262 line. Perhaps someone locally will pick them up now that they know about it. Everybody's going to be asking about them. But this Lonsdale was very good. So that's about it. Really nice cigar, worth trying. Loved the red pepper. So the 262 Revere Lonsdale, 92. And thank you, Justin, for sitting in